Hi everyone, happy Friday. So today we're going to talk about a sound mind, and this comes from 2 Timothy 1:7. And in it says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind." And in this passage, what they're talking about with reference to sound mind is discipline, self-control, sound judgment, making wise decisions, and living righteously. And on that, I just wanted to say, like, God has not given us the spirit of fear. Like, God is not fear. God is love. God is peace. God is everything good in our life. And He's given us the strength to and the ability to overcome fear and live a life of power, love, and self-control. And that's something that I wanted to touch on today. So last night, I was actually I was laying in bed and I was doing some research. And even though, like, I know I know that all the research says don't research in bed, like save bed for bed, and that way you get into that mindset that bed is for rest and bed is for sleeping. Who knows that that's not necessarily what happens in life. So anyway, full disclosure. So I was laying in bed and I was doing some research because I'm studying addiction right now for my for my next assessment. And I was studying addiction and just like the changes that happen in our brains, like neurologically, the changes that happen in our brain is just it's sad. It's sad what happens to our brain, what addiction does. And that's rooted in the enemy. And so I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, but so last night I was just laying there and I just had to thank God. I had to thank God for my sound mind. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm not without my own struggles. I've sinned and I've struggled with addictions, which I will get into it at a later date, not today. Like, I don't feel like it's knowledge for everybody to have right now. But it is coming, because I want to live a transparent life. I have had struggles myself. I've said before, like, I've struggled with with alcohol. I've struggled with depression. I've struggled with you know what, let's just get it out there. So I've struggled with with lust of the flesh myself, in every form that comes in, in food, in sexual, in addiction to how my body is presented, shall we say. So like, I've struggled with anorexia. I've struggled with body dysmorphia. There's things that I've struggled with. And I was thinking about just like how much I've been struggling this year, financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, just like in every which way being attacked. But last night, when I was doing the research, I was like, wow, God, like, I am really thankful. I'm really thankful for a sound mind. Like, when I was in addiction, I get that drive. I get that drive where, it's something that, it's an escape from the world. Like, you want to drink just to escape the boredom, to escape frustration, to escape, the pain, to try and to have fun, like, to try and, reset that dopamine levels in ourselves. That really, to be honest, like, that only God can give us that kind of high that we're chasing. But yeah, I was just like, oh my God, I'm like, thank you for my sound mind. And even though this year and everything has been so hard, I had to really sort of thank God. I was like, wow, I see so many blessings. I see so many blessings in everything. And I just really felt the peace of God on me last night. And I was like, I felt his favor. And I just had to stop and really just breathe, because it was like, wow. even though, and you know what, I know that there's a lot of you that are going through even those situations yourself, and I just pray that this is an encouragement for you. Even though you might be struggling, even though things might be hard for you, even though you might not have the money to feed yourself or feed your babies, even though you don't know when your next meal is coming from, even though you just don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, even though you don't know what your life's going to look like, in my case, come May 1st, even though we don't know, even though we don't know, what we can know is that God is for us. He loves us. He wants the best for us, and that he is with us in our struggles. And this is not forever. Even just being here on earth, it's not forever, but it is for now. And all we can do for now is just give it over to God. And yeah, so again, God, I am so thankful for my sound mind. Thank you for everything that you have helped me with. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my babies. Thank you for the things that you have planned for us. And yeah, I just pray that this is an encouragement to someone. And if you don't know Jesus, invite him into your heart. It'll be the best thing that you can ever do in your life. And if you don't know how to do that, just say, Jesus, I receive you. I accept you as God, as the Lord of my life. Lord and Jesus, I just thank you and invite you into my heart. Please forgive me for all my sins. Continue to love me and keep me. I am forever yours. And you know what? It doesn't have to be that prayer. It can be, whatever the prayer is of your heart. Just offer that up to Jesus. And yeah, I love you all. I pray that this is an encouragement for you today. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Have a blessed day. Mwah. Love you. And yeah, if you feel like just dropping me a comment in the comments, please do. Let's build this community. All right. I love you. Bye.